New at 4 o'clock, an Alpharetta father claims he dropped his child giving the baby a bath, but investigators do not believe his story. Channel 2's Mike Pachenik is live outside of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Scottish Rite with what doctors told police. Mike.
Wendy, police say that 8-week-old child ended up here at Scottish Rite over the summer with a brain bleed. Doctors told police the only way it could have happened is if somebody slammed the child.
If you take a survey of all law enforcement officers, they're going to tell you that child abuse cases are the hardest things that they see.
Alpharetta police spokesman George Gordon says such was the case when an 8-week-old boy's parents rushed him to the hospital over the summer.
They determined that the child was bleeding on the brain, had significant injuries, and was immediately transferred to Scottish Rite.
Gordon says the boy's father, Sultan Powell, told police he was bathing the boy inside this Sweetberry Court apartment when he dropped him by accident. Gordon says Powell and the boy's mother took him to the hospital after he started throwing up. The boy eventually ended up at Scottish Rite.
The infant, it was determined, had bleeding on the brain, had 2 hemorrhages, had 2 fractures, and we learned subsequently to the investigation that the infant went into 2 seizures while being treated at Scottish Rite.
Gordon says doctors ruled the injuries couldn't have happened from Powell dropping the child.
He said that the infant had to be slammed.
A woman who identified herself as Powell's mother told me her son did not abuse the child and that police didn't thoroughly investigate all of the people who had contact with the boy before he was injured.
It's a clear case that we believe of child abuse, and horrific child abuse at that.
Now, we spoke to the boy's mother off camera. She, too, does not believe the boy's father intentionally harmed that child, but she does say she wasn't there at the time of the incident. Live in Sandy Springs, Mike Pachenik, Channel 2 Action News.